Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another Lightroom tutorial because you guys seem to like the other one that I did recently. So I thought I'd do a few more things in Lightroom maybe over the coming weeks. Just while I'm experimenting, especially with colouring and that sort of thing in Lightroom. So this tutorial is going to be a colouring tutorial, and as you can see with this photo, it's quite warm, and it was taken during the golden hour from what I can remember. So it was quite a warm time of day. The light was great, but unfortunately just in a few shots like this, that was overly warm. I probably didn't change my white balance. I'm pretty slack with doing that sometimes. So I'm going to show you guys how to get some really nice, cool faded tones in your images just through Lightroom. So I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible again, hopefully like the last tutorial was, only because I don't do a lot of stuff in Lightroom, and I know a lot of you guys watching will probably do a lot of your stuff in Photoshop and have been following my Photoshop tutorials, so I'll try and keep it relatively simple. So first off, we're going to work with the temperature, and the temperature is probably going to be the main point in this tutorial because it is so warm and we really need to cool it down a little bit. So I think I'm going to move this one here down to about -19. So probably about there. Like I said in my previous tutorial as well with the temperature, it really depends on what your image is like and how warm it is. So you may not need to move that down so far. Just maybe work it out just based on the photo that you're editing and that you're using. And we are going to also move the tint just down to -14 because it's just, we need to get a little bit of that green back in the skin tone there. Okay, and now we'll go down to exposure, and exposure is going to be set to probably 0.24, so yeah, plus 0.24, so 2 stops there. And then we're going to go down to contrast and move that up to plus 24 because we really want to make it a little bit more contrasted. Okay, and now clarity. So we'll just scroll down, just down to here where it's got clarity, and we'll move that up to plus 12 just to enhance the features of the model in the image. Okay, so the next step we'll be going down to color and doing the actual colouring of the image. So we'll start off at hue, just under HSL. So we're going to make a few adjustments here. The red we're going to move to -11. The orange we're going to move to -4. Yellow we're going to just stay at 0 for that. Green we're going to move that up to 42. So what this is doing in the hue tab is actually changing the tone of the colours in the image. So you can see here that the colours change once you move the slider over. They can go warmer or cooler. So yeah, with the greens we're just moving that more onto the aqua side. We just want to sort of play up those tones a little bit. So for aqua we'll go to -4. Blue will go to -4 as well. Purple will be +2, not that that will probably make a huge difference in the image because there's not much of purple. And magenta will be +4. Okay, now we'll move on to saturation just here. And saturation we're going to make a few adjustments as well. So red will be +2. Orange will be -4. So this will really affect the skin tones in the image and not make them look too oversaturated. Yellow will be -76, so we're really draining a lot of the warmth out of the image here. Green will be -71, so we're actually draining a lot of the greens out of the image too. So, and you can see just by moving the greens down, you've kind of focus the attention more on the model and not so much on the backdrop, but you've still got kind of that interesting green colour in the background as well. Aqua we're going to move to -93. So this will probably affect just the denim jacket that she's wearing in this image. Blue will be -11. That'll also probably affect that too. Purple will be plus 16. Not that that's going to make a huge difference, probably just maybe around the lip area. And magentas will be plus 9, and that will probably affect that area too. Okay, and now we're just going to luminance just here. We're just going to make maybe 3 adjustments here. So with yellow, we're going to move that up to plus 13. Green, we're going to move to plus 9. And aqua, we're going to move to plus 4. Okay, and now the next step will be going down to split toning. So just underneath, in this tab here, we're going to select the color that we want for the highlights first. So we'll just click on this box, and we're going to move this little marker over to 215 degrees. So just there. And we're going to move the saturation to 18%. So it's kind of a coolish blue toned colour, which will really help make the highlights stand out a little bit more and really make them pop. So we'll just click off there, and then we'll go down to shadows and do the same thing. We'll select the colour that we want for the shadows, and this colour is going to be 224 degrees. There we go. So it's obviously a very cool toned colour once again. And we're going to move the saturation right down, because we don't want this one to stand out too much. Just to 1 or 2% should do it. So it won't be a huge change there, but it will be enough just to enhance those cool colours in the image. Now we're just going to give it a sharpen. Just move this up to maybe around 32. Or around 30, that'll do, just to give the image extra sharpness. And you can see just in the little box there how sharp it is making it. And that is pretty much the end of the tutorial. So I will do a before and after for you guys. So we'll just go to reset here, and I'll do a before. So that's the before, and that's the after. So I'll just do it once again so you guys can see. Before and after. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I've really had a lot of fun playing around in Lightroom lately with toning, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of it with my future shoots, because I haven't had a huge amount of experience with Lightroom. I've really stuck to Photoshop over the last 10 years or so, or however long I've been doing photography now. I can't even remember. So yeah, Photoshop's been like my main place to edit, but I'm really starting to figure out little things that I like to use in Lightroom as well, and particularly with my workflow and viewing my images and uploading them. I'm really starting to like using the Lightroom interface as opposed to Adobe Bridge, which I'm not overly fussed on. I never really have been, but I do prefer Lightroom for viewing my images now, so I'll probably do like a video based on that at some point, and my workflow and how I like to go about that. But anyway guys, I really enjoyed doing this tutorial, and I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next time. Bye!